in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now, here's Moutier. 11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts. The Nuggets trail by 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The good-looking shot from the wing. Gallinari's got his second bucket. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. 12 points for him. Nurkic with the steal. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harrison. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
They get it back. Here's Randall. The layup missed.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The shot by Harrison, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The Lakers working the ball around now. Didn't think that was going to go in. 15 points for Freak.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now let's find out what head coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I spoke to him about the game plan coming into this matchup and addressed the quality shot blocking they'll have to overcome. He said, listen, that can be a factor, psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is just to play unselfishly. Draw the help, kick to the open man. If we extra.
And the Lakers with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Howard. Wilkins comes in for Nick Young. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Lou Williams. Kenneth Farid's checked in for Denver. Gallinari comes in for Gary Harris. So on the floor for Denver. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Will Barton is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Hickson in at the 5 spot. Lin the pass to Hickson. To Gallinari. Goes up on the wing. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Hickson. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Clarkson kicks to Wilkins. And he gets it to go.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Now the dish to Barton. With a floater. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Freak, number 1.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. And he makes the first. Russell, he's checked in for Clarkson. And then for Denver, Norkic checked in for Hickson. And it's Moutier in for Jeremy Lin. Both free throws good from Barton.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Outside, Russell passes to Mr. Clutch. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Nuggets trail by 10. The feed now to Gallinari. Fareed a screen on Wilkins. With some arc. Barton no luck.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Misses the 3. For Denver, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Gallinari wide open. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Has some information for us, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage looks right at the 10. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
The shot's good from Fareed.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 12.
The field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
And when you're shooting like this, you should be winning. They're scoring with tremendous efficiency.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's guarded closely. Screened by Fareed. Off the pick. Connects. The jumper drops. Gallinari's got 6.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for Hibbert. Young comes in for Garrett Temple. And Lewis Williams. And so we conclude the
first half with the score of your Lakers 38, the Nuggets 30.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. I'll say this, we kept a very tight handle on...
Ladies and gentlemen, go!
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Mr. Clutch in at shooting guard. Howard is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Russell. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. They get it back. Nurkic and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Nurkic has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nuggets. Russell kicks to Randle. Fires the three. And the shot is good. And that's now 29 points for Freak.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Pulls up. Moutier, no good.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. His last 10 games, he's right around 5 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds.